Pita with a nice bowl of mussels. So, to start off some fresh pita, which is one of the easiest breads you can possibly find, 2 cups of flour, and shake it. Right, so you've got your flour, make a little hole in the center, make it all nice and open. In there you're going to want to put some yeast, preferably some dry yeast. Pour that in, lukewarm water, pour a little bit of that water in there, just mix that up. Mixing it up, you want your yeast to get all that lovely stuff, water around it. Once you've done that, what you're going to do is you're going to add a touch of sugar. The reason for adding sugar to your yeast is basically to feed it. Everyone needs food, like you and me, so does yeast. Right. And if you're looking at this very clearly, you'll notice these bubbles that start to show on the surface. Those are the bubbles that are saying that your yeast is activating. Right. Once you see that, you can start mixing. You'll notice it all comes nicely together like that. Once you have a nice dough, you're going to want to knead it for about 10 minutes. 10 minutes is a basis. It doesn't matter if you've got this much dough, if you've got this much dough. What you're going to do then is, you're going to take it, cover it, put it aside. Forget about it. Now look at how our braids do. As you can see, it is already increased in size. So what we're going to do with that is, we're going to take it out, grab some of this flour and just put it on there. Now the point about pita is small bread, so you're going to want to tear off pieces about that size. Out of that mixture I've made, I'll probably get about 4 pitas. Small pan. Small pan is just easier to use because you're never going to get more than 1 into a pan. And a drop of olive oil. What we're going to do here is just grab a rolling pin, push them down, make sure they're well coated because otherwise they're going to stick, and give it a bit of a roll. You don't want them too thin, you don't want them too thick. So about the size of that. Just smaller than your hand. Check your olive oil, put them in there, nice and carefully. You want your heat on about just above medium heat. What you'll notice is you want to turn it when it gets all bubbly like that, and it gets a nice colour on that side. You want to fry them off. Nicely brown on both sides. We'll basically cook them through straight away because of the thickness that you've got. In the meantime, what we're going to do is we're going to carry on with the mussels.